Let us now have a closer look at the data that we have just captured with the QAR. Let us start with the transmission loss measurement. So we will focus on the right-hand side of the screen where we see this blue curve. This blue curve shows its minimum from 73 to 75 gigahertz. Unfortunately, automotive radars usually transmit from 76 to 77 or 76 to 81 gigahertz. So this adaptation here with the lowest loss should actually shift it to higher frequencies. So how could we potentially do that? You can see on the left-hand side of the screen how this wave is transmitting through the material. And you can also see how the electromagnetic permittivity of the material changes the wavelength. So we see that by changing the thickness of this material, we can have better or worse adaptation to the frequency. Changing the frequency has the same effect as changing the thickness. So by changing the thickness of this part, we can change the adaptation to the frequency. Unfortunately, it's not as easy as that, because a bumper in automotive is never just a piece of plastic. It's always painted and coated. So what is the effect of painting and coating? This is the same part as we had before, but now we have applied another layer of coating. So the effect, as you can see here, is that the adaptation to the frequency has slightly shifted. So when you make the measurements, always take in mind that only the final part makes sense to measure, because otherwise you will adapt something that you will later on change.